What it do, what it do. Let it do what it do, what it do.
I'm definitely face of boxing. Absolutely.
They up the level, I'ma up the level with them every time.
Shakur Stevenson!
I mean what I say, lines on the cover.
Oh! Charlo just dropped Lewin with that sweeping right and goes down face first. It's over.
All right. Back by popular man. At least that's what they tell me. Yes, sir. KQ is all rested up, all ready to go for another week and another fight weekend. That's right, another fight weekend. Man, oh man, ESPN, they showed out on the last fight of the weekend. What they about to show out this weekend? All right, because we got Neverete. Oh, we got Murray Tyler and Abdullah. Yes, sir. And we got Nico Ali Walsh. All right, yeah. It's another fight weekend. That grind don't stop over here with KQ, baby. Y'all know that's right. All right, what's going on? All right, what's going on? The booze all travel. I see you, baby. All right, let's see. Matter of fact, let's see who all in here before I get started. All right, let's see who all in here before I get started. Okay, let me get myself together here. Yeah, let me get myself together. Okay, man, oh man. Okay, and I had a nice, and I think I deserve that extra day. That extra day. But anyway, let's see who all in the building. Okay. All right, we got all things is up in here. What's going on, all things? What's happening? All right, what's going on, RP, New Jersey? New Jersey, stand up. All right. Man, oh man. WIZE Sports Betting. She's in the building. All right, y'all get with her. All right, because we got another fight coming up this weekend, so you need to go over there and subscribe. All right, and see what's going on with the latest and the greatest in the sport of betting. All right, yes, sir. We got Clark Bait TV. What's going on, man? How you feeling, Clark? All right, yes, sir. What's going on, Booze Traveler? Yes, sir. TJ in the building. What's up, Terrell? All right, what's up, my good brother, Josh Sanders? What's going on with you? All right, yes, sir. Big Block and up in here. What's going on, man? How you doing? All right, yes, sir. What's going on with the K, baby? The Cutter. The Cutter is in the building, baby. All right, yes, sir. Salute to you, my man, my brother, from a good another mother. What's going on, Slick Rick, also known as Slick Rick 206. All right, what's going on, brother? All right, yes, sir, man. Love you, bro. What's going on with your LV is up in here? What's going on, LV? All right, you good, man? Okay. All right. Well, that's who all we got so far in here on this beautiful Wednesday. I'm about to say Tuesday. Wednesday. All right. I see you on May the 28th, going away for 3 weeks, Costa Rica. Oh, okay. Okay, brother. Man, 3 weeks, Costa Rica? 3 weeks? Wow, man. Okay. Can I go? I don't take up too much room. Hey, man, have fun, bro. Okay, we had a good weekend last weekend. I know I'm late. I know people talked about it. I did a video about it, but I know people talked about it this way, that way. And, of course, I did my video, and a lot of people, might not agree with what I said. Some might agree. But it's all about agreeing and disagreeing. That's all it is, right? And, it been some lies told. It been some feelings hurt, and it had been some wild stories that happened this weekend. And we're going to dive into some of those. We hear what other fighters are saying, like Gary Antoine Russell. He spoke his mind. Then you have Shakur Stevenson. It never fails. He has a fight with Zepeda coming up. And what do? He talks about Tank. He talks about Gervonta Davis. He talks about the rematch with Lamar Roach. I mean, Tank need to get paid. I'm telling y'all now. I'm not joking. He needs to get paid. Because they are promoting they asses. He don't even know it. Hello? Hey, I'm just being honest. He is promoting Shakur Stevenson, Keyshawn Davis, everybody that calls out his damn name. He's promoting them. And they're not giving him a dime. Hell, he promoted them better than Jay Prince. Man. Which way I'm calling Nerete, Merrill Tyler, yes. That fight. ESPN, baby. Woo. Because Lubin, that card is not great. All they got is just Lubin on there on Pro Box. And, but on the ESPN card is pretty fire, And my guy, Nerete, is fighting. All right. Presidio Mac, what's going on? All right. What's going on with you, brother? What's up, Sid? Okay. All right. We're going to get into it. All right. Let's get into it because, like I said, it's a lot of things went on this weekend, and Turkey, acted a goddamn fool. I mean, he treated Skull bad. He treated Rolly bad, but funny thing, he is standing behind Ryan Garcia. Yeah. Shane Mosley, you should be ashamed of yourself. I know you should be on PEDs with Victor Conte. I get all that, the relationship. But why you wasn't in the ring with Devin? Why you didn't tell him throw a punch? I mean, what happened? I know what happened. We're looking at a shock fighter. That's what we're looking at. I have seen him many times in my lifetime watching boxing. Some fighters just can't take the onslaught of getting beat down. I mean, it's just what it is. And he was afraid. It's a mental thing. That's all. It's a PTSD thing. That's all it was. But anyway, LaMarcus Robinson, what's going on? All right, let's get into it. So Oscar De La Hoya, okay, he pretty much came out and spoke his piece. I showed you all a little bit of that. What you said, what was that? I forgot what day it was. Friday, I think, on Saturday, I think. And Oscar wasn't a happy camper. Not only did his fighters lose, all of them, but he felt sorry for Turkey. I don't feel sorry for Turkey. Why should I? Why should I? Because you don't think before you act. What's up, Winston Lee? He was in shape. Yeah, he was in shape. He was in damn good shape. That's why I can't understand it. Why did you fight scared? The little punches you threw, I think he threw under 100 punches for the whole 12 rounds. I think 70 something. What the hell? That's a shot fighter. Y'all, if y'all don't know. So Oscar, he clapped back. Canelo, he commented on that in Skull. We'll get to Skull in a minute. Because Skull got treated like a bald-headed stepchild. He was asked to leave the ring by Turkey. Yes, when the fight was over with. Now, Turkey said clear the ring, but he was talking to Skull. So that's why only him and his team left. He didn't do no interviews. Y'all didn't see no post interviews, did you? No. Turkey said, no, go back to the hotel. That's a dictator mindset. See, I told y'all this was going to lead to this, but nobody didn't want to believe me. But here it comes. All right? All y'all saw was just a little window of it. And Skull was, he went and did what he, they told him to do. He got out the ring. He went back to the hotel. I mean, yes, it's sad the way he fought. He fought scared. Yes, he did. He fought just like Devin Haney fought, scared. So, but this is the catch, though. Turkey said he's still going to support Ryan Garcia. He's still going to support Ryan Garcia. What? Didn't he just mess up your plans for Devin? Big payday? Well, that's not happening, at least according to Eddie Hearn in Turkey. What's going on? Want to hit a quitter? Why are these YouTubers, influencers out here spreading the lie that Haney sent Ramirez to the hospital? That's why I want to hit a quitter. That's how they trying to justify the way he fought. That was the biggest lie ever told. Robert Garcia came out. He came out and said, that's a lie. See, they was fighting in Times Square outside. Now, if they was inside the Madison Square Garden, whatever, it's proper protocol. Every fighter has to see the doctor when you go in the back. Not in the ring, when you say, look out your tongue. You okay? Okay, anything broke? Anything? No. Then you go in the back. You might get stitched up or something, and you get looked over. Well, they didn't have nothing but a parked ambulance. It was just parked there. Bill tried to justify Devin fighting style. See, this is going to hurt Devin. Again. You don't have to lie, Bill. You don't have to lie like that. You know damn well everybody went to that ambulance. Everybody had to get checked out. And what makes it so bad, Ramirez was okay. He was sitting down eating pizza with his family. Oh, my God. Once a liar, always a liar. Lepers don't change, they stripes, baby. Man. And when I heard that, I said, what? And Robert Garcia was like, what? No, everybody went there. See, Devin chose to go sit up there with his nappy-head father. But Ramirez, when he got through, he went and ate pizza with his family. He didn't care about the rest of the fight. And that was it. He was cool. Wasn't that broke. He didn't have no concussion. He didn't have anything. Man. And what's so funny about it, you got the content creators, Devin Haney content creators, sitting up there lying too. Man. So I don't know. I guess Bill called all on three-way. Hey, y'all, this is what we're going to do. All right? I'm going to say this, and y'all go ahead and follow on through it on y'all channels. All right? This is what we're going to do, okay? All right? All right? Put your hands in there all together. One for all and all for one. Wow! Man, please. Y'all be ashamed of y'all damn self. Telling that big-ass lie. Shit. Come on. And look, and another thing. Y'all stop disrespecting Rolly. Y'all trying to take his thunder away. He won that fight fair and square. Not Devin. Devin wasn't fighting Ryan. He was. Don't take his thunder away. Now, I ain't no big Rolly fan. Y'all know that. But don't sit there and take his thunder away. And they treated Turkey and them treated him like shit. Man, I didn't like that. I didn't like the whole shit. Man. And look, and you know what? I don't want to hear about that racist shit. Because that's the first thing they holler. The LWC and everybody else. Well, if he was black, if he was white, if he did that, kiss my ass with that shit. Man, but y'all a piece of work, man. Y'all are. I mean, yeah, Devin was congratulating Rolly, yeah. I mean, like he did something big. Now, no offense, congratulations, Rolly. Rolly did, you know, what he had to do, whatever. He did what, you know, he didn't give a fuck. But how you gonna sit there and lie like that? And that's why I said you got the other Bill Haney influencers lying. No, damn well that ambulance was parked, stayed there, and for every fighter that fights, they step down, they go see the doctor, which is by the ambulance, and they make sure everything's okay. They can't do it like they do it in the ring. You go in the back and get looked at. No. What's up, damn queen? No. So they had to do it there because they were 2 blocks from the damn dressing room and stuff. I mean, y'all are still Rolly Thunder, all right? And like I said, Devin's a shot fighter. Like Oscar said, he's through. He's through. That's what it is. He's through. You can shape it up. You can say what you want, but he's through. So now, of course, that fight that they're supposed to have, Ryan said he's still a fighter, but Turkey said, hell no. No. Listen, the bottom line is Turkey don't like Devin. That's why he said he'll support Ryan again. He doesn't like Devin. Don't know what happened. Don't know the inside scoop. He just don't like the kid. I think it's because of Bill. Because they wanted Bill and him to leave. No one know why. Bill said, they're trying to get us to leave. Yeah, because you sit up there lying. Shit. Because you put bad taste in everybody's mouth. Now, I told everyone they were going to blackball him. And now they are starting to do it. Good. That's bad for Devin, but that's better for Bill. And I can't understand why he still got his father around. You had, even though Shane Mosley was doing PEDs, you still had him in your corner. Why was he there? What did Shane Mosley tell you to do? Run? Run the 50-yard fucking dash? Man, come on. Come on, man. That's crazy. You know? So, and you know what? The same gonna happen with Crawford and Canelo. Crawford gonna do the same thing. Crawford not gonna stand there and go toe-to-toe with Canelo. He's not gonna do that. He's gonna be moving and stopping, moving. I mean, come on. I mean, Devin Haney wasted his time in training camp. Jose Ramirez, it was a waste of time for him. He was expecting a fight, and he got a track meet. You know, same with Richard Skull. I mean, Skull, hell, they told him to leave the damn ring. And Rolly got treated bad. Now you are seeing a glimpse of the real Turkey. Y'all seeing a glimpse of him. And once again, like I said, Shakur Stevenson, he's coming up. Now, we got a fight card Saturday. Okay? That could be a great fight card. We got Neberetti. We got Muratala, Abdullayev, you know, so, and Nico and Lee Walsh. I mean, that's going to be a good card. But still, that card, first of all, Turkey lost a lot of money. He spent over $60 million on that trash shit Friday. Over $60 million. And when you see that, and when you see someone spending that type of money, that shows you they're trying to take control. That's all it is. You know, that's all it is. What's up, Creole the Traveler? What's going on, man? Yeah, that's a lot of money, $60 million for that Friday. Because all them permits, you had to have 60 permits. You know, them jumbotrons and all that. Well, they advertised on them things. I mean, it was just a mess. What's up, Trap Media USA? What's going on? I thought Devin was ensuring all that baseball gone to strengthen his jaw. Man, man. And you had a nerve to laugh, Devin. Do you realize you're not going to never get another big payday ever? Do you realize that? Do you realize that when you get to 147, because you can't go to 140, do you realize that you're going to be fighting guys that if that's ranked like 30, ranked number 25, those type of fighters? You're not going to be in there with Boots. No. He would kill you. He would hurt you. It's sad to say. Now, of course, Gary Antoine Russell, they know boxing. They a family of boxers. And he said it right. Devin Haney's trash. He said he thought he always was trash, but guys like the LWC and Blue Blood and everybody, they start bringing him up like he's somebody. He started believing that shit. So they didn't do him no good. They did him a disservice. He didn't even know how to make adjustments. I mean, it is what it is. And Shakur, don't get me started on his ass. He went on the Breakfast Club. Now, I was going to play it for you, but they got what you call on there when you can't play these stuff. So he went on a Breakfast Club, and of course, like KO always say, like I always say, like everybody always say, why do you call out Tank when you about to fight Zepeda? Right? Then you have Ock on there. Why is he on there? Well, let me tell you why he's on there. He's on there to pretty much clout chase and to boost Shakur Stevenson up. Yeah. Not Barack Ock, the light-skinned brother. Oh, well, everybody scared of me. Everybody's scared. Ain't nobody scared of you, Shakur. You ain't never had a knockout in I don't know how long. Last time y'all had a knockout, I had hair. You have my face with that shit. Really? Man. So, I mean, then you have Ock, which he worked for the Zone, which he pretty much taping for Turkey and everybody else. But one thing Shakur said that I understand, you know, one thing he did say that was the truth is that Turkey don't know boxing. Now, he didn't say it the way I would say it. I would say Turkey don't know shit about boxing. But he said Turkey love boxing, but he don't know the business side and this and that of boxing. Now, I don't know if he should have said that or not, but Turkey already showing your pay. Now, he can go all the way to no fight at all. So, you better be careful, Shakur. And why do y'all always, like I say, pay that man? Pay Gervonta Davis his worth. Y'all always using his name to promote your fights. So pay him his money. Shit. I mean, damn. Every time I look around, Y'all calling out Tank. You're on the Breakfast Club, dude. That's when you supposed to shine for yourself. What do? You call out another fighter. So Tank can make you relevant. Give Tank some of that promotional fee. Give him some of that fee. You and the rest of them fighters. So Edgar Berlanga, he said something about him on the Breakfast Club. Well, Edgar Berlanga responded back. He said, well, I tell you what. Next time you see me, don't shake my hand. Because he said, cause your hand's so brittle, I might break it. In other words, you can't knock nobody out. You know? Because, see, I can't stand fighters like that. They grin in your face, put on a happy face. Then, next thing you know, he's on the Breakfast Club, and he got Ankh over here to co-sign for him. Yeah, he's the best fighter at 135. Negro, please. Spanish, Negro, whatever you are, please stop. Stop. No, he's not. Charlamagne don't know nothing about boxing. Well, why do you guys don't want to fight you? I don't know. I think they're scared of me. Who's scared of you? Who's scared of you? Really? Man, this dude is a piece of cake, y'all. Really? You ran. Devin ran. I mean, what's going on? Because, and don't look, and I want nobody to say that's the name of the game. Hit and don't get hit. I don't want to hear that shit no more. I don't want to hear it no more. It is not meant for that. All right? They're not saying it in that context where you run everywhere. Shit. I mean, it was a disgrace. Turkey shook his head. Matter of fact, Turkey, I think Turkey is not going to pretty much put on that fight. He's not going to pay for it. You know? But he said he still would support Ryan. Devin fans didn't do Devin did him a disservice with his whole damn career. Devin was made out to be something he wasn't. And then once people starting to find him out, because he's getting older now. So that means that he can't squeeze down to 135 anymore. Now he can't squeeze down to 140 anymore. He will have to fight, put up, or shut up. That's all you can do now. That's all you fought at a catch weight, dude. 140 fucking 3. You fought a shot fighter, and you ran from him for 12 fucking rounds. You know, used to you hitting the pass. All you had to do is run track. That's your training camp. And it's not funny, you know? It's a disgrace. Because that's not boxing. That's not boxing, not 1 iota. Yeah, Monster in the way, yes. He didn't say the weekend. He gave us a good fight on Sunday. Saturday, Friday and Saturday, that's a pass. It was a waste of money. That's what it was. And I don't blame Robert Garcia. I never been too fond of Robert Garcia. But one thing about it is, he spoke the truth. Don't start lying, Bill. I don't know what's wrong with you, dude. I really don't. You really want your son to be something that he's not. Y'all sit there and trying to imitate Floyd, and it turn out right. So you get mad at Floyd. Because Floyd didn't co-sign for you all. You know, and then you get mad at him when he said, well, y'all need some help? And that's when he got his ass whooped last year. Devin is a shot fighter. Do y'all understand that? He was flinching. Every time Jose was going to throw, he flinching. And he was throwing, as Gary Russell said, get off of me punches. That's what it was. No accuracy. Like Knockout said, go back and watch his fights. The ones that, like Regis. How about that one? He was confident in that fight. He's not confident no more. Now, he's going to be flinching every time somebody throw a punch. Or he going to hold. I swore him down there about to get married when he wasn't running. Every time he stopped, he would hug him. Not hold him, hug the shit out of him. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not going to sugarcoat shit. I'm not going to sit up there. I mean, I don't care if it was Jamel Charlo. I don't care if it's Tank, whatever. I'm not going to sit up here and say, well, Devin had to do what he wanted to do to get the win. That's the most dumbest shit I heard. You do what you do to get the win, then you might well get the chair and hit the nigga inside the head. If I hear another comment, well, y'all won't be saying that if y'all saw me in their face. Yes, I would. Yes, I would. Just because he a boxer, I mean he can whoop somebody's ass. I'm a street fighter. I'll bust his shit to the white meat. Shit. Ain't nobody trying to play no fundamentals here. Yeah. Y'all would never say it in his face. Yes, I would. Devin he can't hit. Girls beat him up. Shit, maybe you need to try women boxing. I don't know. Shit. Then you always got these smart asses. Always trying to say something on the sly. You know, I didn't say nobody's name. Yes, you did. Come on. But you know, I mean, it's just a shame. And I kind of feel bad for the dude. I do. Because your damn father, you know, it's okay to love your father. It's okay. It's your father. He's always going to be your father. But he acting like he's scared to tell his father, no, shut up. Dad, let me handle this. All you do is just sit there and laugh. When your dad says something funny. I mean, what is it going to take for you to realize the problem in your camp? What is it going to take to realize that you are not a A-level fighter? What is it going to take for you to realize that you is not a puncher? Now, you don't have to knock nobody out all the time. But you do have to stand there and fight. You fought like a coward, dude. A coward. I have new guys, even myself. I know I ain't about to win this fight in high school, right? But I still got to fight this dude, or I'll be looking like a coward. Come on. Now, Turkey was mad because Turkey, he failed again. And he gonna always fail because he don't know shit about boxing. And he had a nerve, Shakur, to repeat Roger Mayweather on the Breakfast Club. Really? No, you don't know shit about boxing. And Charlemagne, you shut the hell up. Man. Talk about, well, people don't know boxing, defensive fighters. No. He's not a defensive fighter. He's not slipping punches and all that. No. He hopping back in, hopping back out. He don't want to engage. That's Shakur Stevenson. Devin is pretty much a mirror of Shakur now. Yeah. Thanks to Ryan. Now, Ryan, it don't have nothing to do with no Austria or nothing like that. What happened with Ryan was he been off for a year. He was off for a year, and he didn't exercise. He didn't do nothing but drink and eat. That's all. It don't have nothing to do with no damn Austrian. Austrian make you lose weight. And Ryan, that year, he wasn't doing shit. He wasn't in no gym or nothing like that. He could have. But some suspensions, you can't go in the gym or nothing like that. So you have to do it at home. But he could have did it. And then Turkey, now listen to this. Turkey did another one of these numbers. Get up out of his seat, walked around to the ring. Derrick James looked over at him like, what the hell? He tell Ryan, what you doing? Throw more punches. Now, Derrick, you the head trainer. I would say no offense, Turkey, and nothing like that, but go sit your ass down. I got this. This is how much this dude want to take over boxing and dictate how the fight is going. So, even though Rolly knocked Ryan on his ass, he's still going to support Ryan. He's still going to support him. Devin, your career is just about over now. You're going to be fighting guys that rank number 19 and 20. No top 10 guys for you. No big paydays for you. You blew that. You blew that by listening to your damn daddy, drunk ass Nate Jones, and Shane Mosley. Shane Mosley ain't good fighter, but he can't talk. Hell, shit. Hell, he begging talk now. Shit. This real talk. Shit. I ain't gonna sit there and shit. I ain't sugarcoating shit. It was a shame. And I want my money back. Shit. Y'all money. Shit. Man. Yeah, right. Yeah, Ryan pays Derrick. Yes, he does. But, Turkey won't. I get it. Don't get me wrong. He like boxing. Okay. But you can't sit there and try to buy up boxing and make fights that don't make sense. You can't make fights 2, 3, 4 fights ahead. You can't do that. He don't know how to do that. And he surrounded himself with dumbasses like Eddie Hearn. Now, what Oscar said wasn't wrong. Canelo, yeah, he fought Skull. Skull, he ran just like Devin. But he right. Canelo, you picked that guy. You knew how that guy fight. But I think Canelo didn't know he was going to do all that, though. That's why Canelo was like, man, why you do that? Why you fight like that? Man. Yeah, Bill is very stubborn. And people saying, well, KQ, well, who you think Devin should bring in? And I said, nobody. Because they're not going to get along with Bill. Bill going to try to take over. Why you got Shane Mosley there and you in there being a head trainer? Like Kid Schofield. They had Ronnie Shields, a Hall of Fame trainer. He passing them the towel. What the hell? What the hell? Then you got Shakur Stevenson, brittle hands. He's on the Breakfast Club. Like everybody's running from his ass. I'm gonna beat his ass too. I'm gonna beat his ass too. Talking about the Pater. Talking about Lamar Roach. You ain't beat nobody ass. And stop hauling out Jamel Herring. He was older, shot, and a piece of trash at that time. Shit, man. I mean, you can't write none of this. This was so embarrassing to the sport of boxing. Man. And then Bill Lies, I mean, just made up some shit. I guess I'm gonna tell everybody. Then he was in an ambulance. I should take a picture of him in the ambulance. What, dude? Everybody went there, and you really gonna lie like that? Now I can see him lying. I can't see him lying at all, but yes again. But you can't lie when everybody see it. You know what I mean? Yeah, they were smart. Yeah, I know. Yeah. You talking about Shakur Stevenson and Lamar Roach. So, but yeah, it was a shame, and I was just disgusted. And I know people have been talking about it, since I was off a couple of days, but I didn't get a chance to talk about it my damn way. Make sure everybody hit the like button if you did. Make sure you hit it. We got the cash and super chat working. Thank y'all. All right. Now, it could be possible that Tank, Spence, PBC, they can take over this boxing with Top Rank. They can take over this boxing by putting on great fights. They got the fighters and matchmaking pretty good by Top Rank, and hopefully we can't have another weekend like we had, because this went like viral. I mean, it stank in that ring. Even Tio, now he tried to do a little bit better, he tried to do a little bit better, but he still was clowning in there, and Barboza, he lost. I mean, all the Oscar fighters lost. Now, Oscar woke up and wherever, the Bahamas, whatever he was at, and he ain't like he was high or hungover or whatever, and he couldn't believe what happened. But to spend $60 million to shut down a piece of a sidewalk of Times Square, and you had this big old curtain over it or whatever, I don't understand it. I don't understand it, and that's not boxing to me. Then what Devin Haney was doing, that's not boxing. And the next person saying that, well, you got to get the win any way you can get the win, this and that. Man, listen. Man, I'm going to get my Louisville slugger out the closet and knock somebody in the head. Really? Man. So, but anyway, now, let me say this about Ryan, okay? Ryan wasn't looking like he offered PEDs and all that. Y'all can stop that shit. All right? Like I said earlier, Ryan just wasn't in shape. He didn't do anything the year he was off. He didn't do anything but just hung out and ate, and that's it. Slow down. What's up? What's going on, man? What's up, AK? What's going on, man? Straight up. Nobody wants to see that shit. No. I mean, now Devin is in a position Shakur, if he don't look great in his fight, same thing gonna happen to him. Same thing gonna happen to him. He won't get no more big fights. He keep begging for the Tank fight, and he don't want to fight Tank like that. He want a payday. He's learning from Big Brother, Terrence Crawford, and let him tell it. Oh, I can beat Tank, cause see, I'm bigger than Tank, and I spar big guys. I spar Bud almost every day. So then Charlemagne kept on mentioning Tank. Kept on mentioning. Now, if this is my interview, I mean, just follow me. This is my interview. I'm not going to sit up here and keep asking questions and answering questions about Tank. I'm going to say, hey, look, Charlemagne, look, let's talk about me and what he got going, that's him. All right? You know, evidently they know Tank is the guy. They know Tank is the man. Now, but Shakur can't do that because he's irrelevant. That's why. He can't sell shit without boosting it up. And what's hurting them right now is because Tank ain't talking. They wait on him to respond. Ain't that right, Blue Blood? You saying why Tank ain't saying nothing? You don't want to hear what he got to say. Trust me. You don't want to hear what he got to say. Shit. So that kind of messing up their plans. You see, that's why Shakur went on that little Tank Davis, but I want to fight Tank. I want to fight Tank, but it's up to Tank to make the fight. Then they talked for a minute. Then they went right back into Tank again. Well, Tank, and I knew Rose was going to win. So who you think really won? Because the other young lady, she was from Baltimore. And she said, who you think won then? She said, well, he said, I think Lamont Roach won. Then, of course, there you go again. Tank again. Well, Tank had grease in his eyes. And said, why is this interview about Tank? I'm just asking. Why you go there? To talk about Gervonta Davis? I got an idea. Why don't you put some damn skirt on and get some pom-poms and put a T on your little shirt and rah-rah, tank, tank, tank. A rah-rah, tank, tank, tank. Because that's all they doing. That's all they doing, talking about Tank. And give him, pay the man his promotional fee. Because he promoting that damn trash-ass fight. And you had a nerve to say you are the guy that everybody come to see. No, you the guy that everybody walked out on. At your own house. In your own backyard. Well, Edgar Berlanga, I feel I should be there. No. Then Charlemagne, with his old freaky ass, smelling somebody's seat and shit after they get up. You know, y'all remember that, right? He's a freaky, dicky motherfucker. Yeah. Anyway, so he's saying I should be the one because everybody. Hey, Shakur, listen, you're not that guy. You never will be that guy. Nobody likes your style of fighting but you. Now you've been listening to Bud, so now you saying F the crowd, F everybody else. Well, now Turkey saying F you. Now where you going? Bud don't care about you. Bud getting the bag. Bud want the bag. And then he gonna ride off in the sunset. Please, shut up with that shit. Man. What's up, A1? Man. Man. Hey, man. Boy, oh boy. Man, oh man. I see you talking that smack already, A1. Yeah, buddy. Man. Uh-huh. I don't know. I like you, man, but I really going to have to really go in on you, man. I'm serious. I don't want to, but I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. But anyway, so, but but that he's not the only one though. Okay, he's not the only one. You got Keyshawn Davis. These guys, they need to be not trained, but you got to say, hey, look, this interview is about me. Promote themselves. Jay Prince don't care. Jay Prince didn't want his cut. He about to go to jail anyway. Allegedly. No. Nah. We got to do it, baby. Yeah, we got to do it. So what they need to do is promote themselves, right? Promote themselves. What's going on, AK? In that chat yet. I appreciate you, AK, for the cook today. All right, yes, sir. But I'm just telling, I'm not really, it's just that, it was a disgrace. Then you get Bill lying. Jose Ramirez eating pizza with his family. He wasn't in no back in no ambulance. Everybody went there to get checked out because they were 2 blocks from the damn hotel. So they couldn't go all the way back there in case they had a concussion or anything. So you got to go right by where you at. So everybody went there. And Bill gonna la-di-da-da, tell that big-ass lie like he was hurt. And I don't blame Robert Garcia. What's up, Money Brown? And I don't blame Robert Garcia. I would have lit into his ass too. What are you trying to do, Bill? What are you trying to do? Big ass lie. You don't have to lie all the time, Bill. Man. I mean, you're trying your best to put yourself up there in front of everybody. Like you said, he was a face of boxing, but you scared. To fight on top rank because you can't make the 100,000 pay-per-view buys to get a check. Jay Pence better quit getting these stolen chains back before the feds. Yeah, man, look, Jay Prince Jr. and Senior going to jail for that jeweler on death. They got it on video. They all knew about it. And like I said, why do 10 when you can tell on a goddamn friend? Shit. For real. What's up, big dog, Willie? In that $2 holler. What's going on, big dog? He said Jake Paul was a tank on top of the Sears building facts. Man. And Shakur know damn well, he said this on an interview. He said, Turkey really want that Tank fight. Here we go again. The whole interview was about Tank. The whole interview was all about Gervonta Davis. Well, Turkey really trying to make that fight. Turkey, you're not going to get the Tank fight. Not over Al Heyman's dead body. All right? Stop trying. And stop trying to block venues for PBC. I hear allegedly that's what you're doing. So stop. Oh, gee, please. Oh, Barbara D. She's saying something. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm so sorry. Hold on. All right. Hey, Barbara D. I spoke to Barbara D. Okay, you. What? I'm telling you. I spoke to you, Barbara D. I said, hey, Barbara D. You didn't hear me? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man, you didn't hear me? Man. Yeah, I spoke to you. I'm sorry, Queen. I did. I'm so sorry. Okay. Yeah, I thought I did. I swear I did, 'cause I saw you. Yeah. Man. And I apologize if you missed me saying it. Whatever. I did say it. I think I did. Yeah, no, okay. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Brother D. You know that. You know I wasn't spoke to you. Yeah. But and good to see you too. I didn't see you over the weekend. See, I missed you. See, I missed you at the fights over the weekend. I didn't see you Friday or Saturday. Well, you might have been watching, just didn't get in the chat. But I'm just saying, I didn't see you. See, I be knowing. Yeah. Yeah. OG said he ain't getting in trouble. No, sir. Oh no. I want Bobby to be mad at me. No. But yeah. But still, yeah, that the whole interview and Charlemagne, he don't know shit, and so Shakur believes that that's the biggest fight. All right, I watched on Friday. OG. Oh, you did? Were you in the chat? Or was that Saturday? So, cause I didn't see him in the chat. So, but anyway, so, um, so Turkey, no, he's not gonna, he's not gonna get that. Rewind the tape. Not gonna play. Yeah, but yeah, so I think the Charlemagne was kind of geeking it on, pushing, keep getting him to talk about Javante Davis and things like that, and Tank haven't said anything about the fight Fridays or nothing. He kind of locked in, I think, right now. Uh, you know, doing what he need to do. Now, he did take a picture with Evander Holyfield because he is in Florida right now training, and so, but I just, it just amazed me that card. Now, I will say this. Let me switch gears for a second, okay? Now, that monster anyway, that dude can fight, and Cardenas, he came to fight. He didn't come to lie down. And I want to speak on that for a minute. All right. And then I'm going to go back to Turkey supporting Ryan Garcia and not Shakur. Devin. I don't know. Listen, I don't know what he did to Devin. I don't know what Devin did to Turkey. I really don't. But Turkey don't like this dude. Or maybe it's his father. I don't know. But he don't care if he's a Muslim or not. That's why I keep telling you all. They are Sunni Muslims. They don't respect no other Muslims. All right? So, yes. Now, anyway, is a beast. That's what I call boxing. Shakur, you can take notes on that. All right? And that's what I call boxing. See, Monster got knocked down. This Barbie. But he took his time getting up. He stood there with his knees on his knees for a minute and waited till he counted to about 8.5. Then he got on up. But he did not shy away. He did not stay on the outside working the stick. He got in there and started sitting down on his punches. I mean, with mean intentions. Wham, shovel jab, right between the guard. Then slap him with the left, slap him with the right. I mean, he was taking chances, though, because you can see that eye bruised up. And one thing about Cardenas, he was throwing with mean authority. I mean, he might cover up, but he'll wham real fast. And he had fast hands. Shout out to Samson. And I called him congratulating him for a good fight. A good fight. That was a great fight. That Espinosa fight was good, too. We'll get to that. But still in all, I think Monster, he's not overrated. He's not underrated. You know, I think he just he cares about boxing. He don't care about all the money and stuff like that because he said he's not going to 126, past 126. He said he don't care about Gervonta Davis and want to fight with him. You know, Shakur is so damn scared of getting hit that he just run. Well, look at Devin. You know, I hate to keep on beating the same horse, you know, but Devin was scared to death. I mean, and this shows you. That's why everybody in Chicago got PTSD. This goes to show you when something happened mentally. I had an uncle. He can walk, but his brain tell him he can't walk. But he can walk, but he's too scared to walk. If that makes sense. And that's the way with Devin. He's going to have to fight a good fight, let his hands go, and get back to the old Devin. Now, is that possible? Yeah. But we have seen other fighters that didn't, like a la Asia Broner. So you can try to sugarcoat it all you want to. He was scared. He thought about it, and I told everybody this. I said this in the press conferences. Yeah, Devin lied and he's talking all that. Come on, I want some more booze and all that shit. But when he got under the bright lights, when he looked across the ring at Jose Ramirez, he said, oh shit, I'm back here again. That brain got to working again. That brain got to working. Then he started moving left, right, left, right, left, right, left, 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 right, 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 left, right, 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 right. I mean, that's why Bill was walking the ring to see how big it was. That's why. It was disgusting. It was. And then on top of that, your father trying to lie for you, well, not for you, but on you. I mean, come on, that's trash. That's not fighting. That's not fighting. That's not boxing. And you know what? I really think people don't know the meaning of boxing. I really believe that. You know, I really believe that. Yeah. Oh yeah. All that belt to the ass. Yeah. All that went out the window. Yes, it did. You know, keep saying people want to see him fight, but when he is in the main event, he fight and don't see. That's another thing Shakur said on the Breakfast Club. He keeps saying people running from him. Ain't nobody ducking you, dude. You don't want to fight them, or you don't want to take the pay, or you go hide out. You know damn well when you went over there with Eddie Hearn, you know that Tank don't do business with them over there. You knew that. It was a protection plan for your ass. And no, Turkey ain't getting Holton Tank. He ain't running shit over here. He about to leave here too. So, and you see what he did to Skull that fought Canelo. He told him get out his ring. His ring. His ring. He made him go back to the hotel. Don't do no interviews or nothing. Don't interview him. Wow. Now, what that sound like to y'all besides Donald Trump? It sound like a control freak. A control freak. That's what it sound like to me. And Elba Bell both with top rank 130. Why didn't the fight happen? I don't know. So I rang at 1:30. Shakur at 1:35. You know. So, hey, what's going on? Hey, Salter, baby. Hey, up. Hey, down. What's going on, brother? He said all this shit because he know Tank ain't going to send him an Ashland Con. Well, I thought about that, right? And he's talking about, I want to be the first to beat Tank. Dude, you're not going to beat Tank fighting like the way you fight. I can tell you that right now. Your style is not tailor-made for Tank. Tank could do one of these numbers, rush in on you. You're going to be on the run like a mug. When you fought De Los Santos, you was running for your life. You did what Richard Skull did. You know, all that. I'm like, man, what the hell going on? I mean, it was embarrassing. What's up, Oakland? What's going on, brother? You know, it was just embarrassing, and I was expecting more. I'm saying, okay, this is your chance, Devin. This is your chance to come out and show everybody that, hey, you know how to weather the storm. You know how to come back and come back with main authority. That's what I thought. You know, that's what I thought. You know. Hey, well, who's on? You got a paragraph right here. He said the Shakur hate is real. It's not a hate. These are facts, A1. You never seen Shakur. When the last time he knocked out anybody? That's facts. That's not hate. That's facts. And he's not the only one. Devin Haney ain't knocked nobody out since I had hair. That's facts. That's not hate. When the last time Shakur hurt anybody in the ring? That's facts. That's not hate. See, you gotta break it down to the guys like that. Because a lot of people say hate and stuff, but why would you hate on something like that though? I don't get it. You know? It's not hate. You know? Okay, let me finish read what he said. None of them dudes call Shakur name to fight, but he a runner and trash not. He is. Sounds to me like other fighters don't know how to beat his style. What style? All you got to do is pressure on Shakur. He never come forward. He beat an old Jamel Harrington that was pretty much at the end of his rope. I mean, come on, let's be honest here. That's not hit and don't get hit. You can't win fights like that. A pressure fighter will cut off the ring on him and go at him. That's easy. That's easy. He doesn't hit hard. That's easy. That's ain't nothing to worry about. He can't crack. So there you go. There you go. So why would anybody be scared to fight Shakur Stevenson? That's the question. But he does what he do all the time. He has a fight, but he calls out Gervonta Davis or who else really just Tank, I guess. Just Tank. There you go. Did I lie about anything? Those are the facts. You know? Now, money, I'm not discrediting him. Now, he's a good fighter, but see, this is a different time now. People like to see knockouts. That's how, why do you think people walked out on him in his own town? Because this is a different new age. I don't even like it. I'm used to the old school way. Get in there and fight. Get in there and let your hands go. That's what I'm used to. But today, people like to see knockouts. People like to see great fundamental skills, not just bagging up, not running. No. I'm old school. Anyway, I like the rock and song. I told everybody that. I like Let Your Hands Go. Ali, he fought on the back foot, but he was letting his hands go. So, I mean, that's good and dandy when you're young and coming up in the amateurs, but in the pros, that ain't going to fly. No, that ain't going to fly. If he walked out because the fight was over, okay. And they were born because they wanted him to get the knockout, right? I mean, I won't say Devin Haney, but I think somebody put it in his head that's okay to do that. I think he think that's cool, and it's okay to do that, but it's not. People don't like that. People don't like that type of fighting. Not no more. They don't, and it shows because he doesn't sell. People walking out on him, booing him in his own backyard. I mean, people just don't like that style anymore. Now, him and Jamel Harrington, they was good friends, like he said on the Breakfast Club. And he did mention Jamel Harrington. He did mention him. He said, they're good friends and things like that. And cause I still got him in my intro fight, Jamel Harrington. And Jamel Harrington was older. Like he said, he was a big brother to him. Where all these big brothers coming from? Crawford, a big brother. Shakur, Keyshawn, a brother. He don't want to never fight him. And he said, well, I want to fight him because I knew him since he was a little kid. And so I'm not going to fight him. Man, damn that. Damn that. Me and Grandma, we getting in there fighting. I love you, Grandma, but this is about business, Grandma. I ain't getting in there fight you, Grandma. And like I do, LaMason said, if y'all ain't blood brothers, man, listen, let's go. Let's go. Shakur never been a knockout artist. He keeps saying that, Money. He keeps saying that. He keeps saying that, man, I'm going to knock him out. I'm going to knock him out. He said that other day on the Breakfast Club. But that's what I said. Don't say what you're going to do until after you do it. And I've been saying this for the longest. Everybody, not only Shakur, everybody. Don't say what you can do until it's over with. Then say, hey, I knew I could get the knockout, or I saw it coming, I saw it there, so I took it, or something like that. Don't say I'm going there and knock him out. That don't always work. Don't even work for Tank. Tank say you're going to knock him out in the 8th round, and he don't. So, but what I'm trying to say, and I'm trying to explain to everybody, that people, this a new wave of people, young guys. There's a new wave for y'all, okay? Younger guys, younger generation. And the younger generation like knockouts and actually get in there and let your hands go. That's all. Now, Wilder had a right hand. Wilder couldn't knock out everybody at the end of the day. He did what he could up to that point, and that was it. That's why everybody went crazy over Wilder. And he wasn't no boxer. They tried to make him a boxer, but it's too late. It's too late. And I think it's too late for Shakur Stevenson too. He's never going to be a knockout artist. His hands, if they hold up, because he's talking about another surgery. So this dude hands is a mess. Night Rider, what's going on, man? Good to see you. All right? Yeah, these guys, these days, don't hit and don't get hit. they run and don't get hit. Yeah, Perceiver Mac. Well, yeah. I mean, see, that's the thing about it. And that's what kind of turned people off. The reason why I like Tank, I kind of found out, not only him, a couple other fighters, because the hip hop swagger. See, I figured that out. The hip hop swagger, because Tank got that hip hop style and the rapping style, which all the young guys like that rapping and shit, Then he knocking people out, and they're like, man, because he's at a disadvantage every time he fight, because he's short as hell. He ain't growing no more. All right, everybody understand this. Tank is not growing no more. He's a grown ass man now. He gonna be a shorty. He gonna be a shorty. That's it. He gonna be a shorty. That's all. All right. So for y'all to keep saying, man, he need to go to 147. Man, dude is too short. He's too small. I don't care how strong he is, whatever. He's not built for that. He's too little. So I hear people saying that a lot. Man, Tank should go to 147. Challenge yourself. Challenge yourself. The dude is only 5 foot, whatever. He's going to be a shorty. But Shakur, he said, man, now I don't know what I'm looking at. Maybe I'm looking at it through the TV or whatever. But he said he ain't going up to 140. He don't think he's big enough. He big enough to me. I don't know. So anyway, let me finish going over what I was going over. But Ryan, and this is what kills me though. Turkey is gonna still support Ryan. Oh, why? Yeah, I've been trying to figure this out. Why you still want to support Ryan? What's up, JJ? What's going on, man? What's up, Charles Thomas? A professional fighter is not supposed to say he will not fight another fighter. Keyshawn is not his brother. What other reason it could be? Keyshawn not his brother. Something's wrong with that. Well, Keyshawn is outshining Shakur, really. Keyshawn, you don't have to find him. Keyshawn is right there. He's right there. You don't have to go look for him. You don't have to chase him down. He's right there, and Imano. Let's go. Let's go, baby. All right? And that's the difference. That's the difference. I think that's the difference. But why he don't want to fight him, I just don't know, man. I don't know. Do you think he can beat him or whatever? I don't think that's the reason. I just think these guys these days are soft. And these guys these days, that's my brother, but y'all not blood brothers. But that's my brother. I mean, what? And yeah, you're right. I never heard that shit a day in my life. I have seen 2 cousins fight a long time ago. Pro. They was first cousins. But I never seen 2 brothers fight. But they're not really brothers. They're not in the same weight class, like Abdullah Mason said. They're not blood brothers. Now you might be cool with me like Money Brown. I'm cool with Money Brown. But hey, if they talking about, man, look, you get $1 million, I get $1 million, me and Money Brown, we getting in there, we boxing. Yeah, me and Money boxing. Yeah. And don't let it be A1. I'm gonna get in there and break his damn neck. For real. But can anybody answer that question? Why is Turkey still trying to sit there and support Ryan Garcia? I'm just trying to figure that out. Why? Man, why? I'm just curious. Why? Ryan just got knocked out by Rolly. And you know what makes it so funny though? Rolly just, and I want to keep using that. I've been using that for 2 years that he's legally retarded. But he is. He just, everything he does is kind of weird. He look weird, everything he does. fight, and stuff like that. Earl and Lamont was friends and fought each other. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Of course. Yes. But I don't understand that. I just don't understand it. Why, and I don't think Shakur can explain it, you know, so I don't, all I know is they're just friends. That's all. I don't know they didn't get any backstory or nothing. Did he save his life or anything? I don't know about none of that. All I know is that he said he don't want to fight him. He'll never fight him. And I just, that's not enough for me. And don't say these fighters don't care what the fans think. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. I know that for a fact. Yes, they do. They do care what we think. They do. And I didn't know they watch us like that, but yeah, they do. But yeah. But I still don't understand why Ryan Garcia is getting supported by Turkey like that. I don't get that. He lost. He got knocked out. He went knocked down. And he still wants to support him. Now, Rody said that Turkey got up and went over to Ryan Garcia corner, trying to motivate him. He said, throw more punches. All right? Throw more punches. You're not throwing enough punches. All right? Is that okay with y'all? That he did that? Wookie Woo, what's going on, man? Is that okay with y'all? They didn't do that? Let's be clear. It's called ducking. Okay? It's called ducking. Who's ducking? Canelo and Floyd didn't give a shit what we thought. Think I had to say. Floyd? Canelo don't care. Canelo about on the way out the door. Canelo getting that bag. Floyd got that bag. But Floyd, he cared. He cared. Floyd cared. But he just trying to convince us that he's better than us. Well, at least that's what Shakur said on a Breakfast Club, right? And because Charlemagne brought it up. Hey, I read somewhere that they compared you to Floyd Mayweather, right? And I'm like, I think he a Shakur fan. Okay, he kept on bringing it up, and he said, well, yeah, but knowing Floyd, he said I didn't hear that, but if so, Floyd would have called and said, no, you ain't better than me. That's Floyd, right? And that is Floyd. That is Floyd. Floyd like that. Floyd said, no, you ain't better than me now. You might be good, but you ain't good as me. That's Floyd. He don't mean no harm. I'm just saying, that card was horrible. Yeah, it was. It was. I think it's the running, and then Saturday, Canelo was pissed off too. And I don't blame Canelo. I trained and something like that. And Skull was trying to give him a hug and a good fight, whatever. Canelo like, wait a minute, hold on. Why you do that? Why you do that? Come on, man. And he kept shaking his head going back to the ring. And Turkey was getting mad over there. You can see him standing up, throwing a tablecloth back. Man, what's going on? But he spent $60 million. $60 million on that whole shebang shit. Didn't make no money again. Every fight that he put on, he haven't profited not one iota. Not one iota. And the Saudi press is getting tired of it now. The Saudi press salon is getting tired of putting on fights and not profiting. See, sooner or later, rich people are going to get tired. That's one thing about rich folks. They like to make more money. They don't want to keep spending money and not get nothing in return. And that's what's happening now. That's why Turkey will be leaving and can't spend no more money over here in the United States. Now, you can come over there and fight, no problem. But we know this was going to happen sooner or later anyway. And plus, y'all saw the write up. What is that on? It was on X, Twitter. Yeah, y'all saw it right up. And yeah, they're investigating. And I told y'all, Maeve Bernard, Knockout, I think a couple of other people. We was right, but nobody didn't want to check and look. But we turned out to be right. Now, I don't like to blow my own horn, but I'm going to blow it. Woo, woo. All right. But anyway, let's keep going. All right. Let's keep going. All right. Now, Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar De La Hoya was so distraught. He was so hurt. And he said, I really feel bad for Turkey. I said, I don't. Tutu. Okay, that's his name, Tutu. Right? That's what they call him over Saudi Arabia. He got, Tutu. Okay, he's a good friends with the Saudi prince. They grew up together. All you saw that gaming, and stuff. Well, that's what they was into over there. And that's why you saw a lot of that. That's why you see Devin Haney and what was that? Ryan Garcia on there. They was into a lot of that gaming and stuff like that. So yeah. Then wonder why boxing is dead in America. What's up? Crazy part is they did that running in the middle of Times Square. Yeah. What you saying, Wookie? If the girl was on the card, it would have been the worst card ever. Yeah. Well, that's the problem right now Edgar Berlanga has with Shakur. Because Shakur, he's getting a big head. Okay? And you got to humble yourself as a fighter. No matter how good you are. That's why I like Abdullah Mason. Abdullah Mason, his father, man, sweet. Don't ever put down another fighter. Don't talk about another fighter in an interview. Don't discredit another fighter. All that. And that's what Abdullah Mason does. He sounds like a grown-up. But the thing about it is, he keep it respectful. He's very respectful. And I like to see that. Now, Shakur, he got kind of cocky, and Edgar Berlanga, he had come in and say, look here, dude, if I shake your hand, don't shake my hand because your hands might break. Because that's how brittle they are. Now you starting to beef. With Edgar Berlanga. And you know how he is, right? He's supposed to be Mr. Tough Guy in New York. So now you got Shakur thinking he's better than Edgar Berlanga. I should be the main event. Not Edgar. I mean, he all right and everything, but I should be. Then here we go. But me and Tank is the best fight right now that can be made in the sport of boxing. No, you're not. No, you're not. No. I know how that fight will go. Tank would press, you will bag up. Tank would press, you will bag up. Now, it used to be you have to fight and not run. If you're not trying or whatever, judge would take points away for that. Then that's how they used to do it. I don't know how they do it now, but I'm quite sure some might still look at it that way. Because you have to want to fight. You got to go in there and see, act like you want to fight. You got to throw punches. Devin didn't even throw a good 75 punches. And that was just awful. That was very awful. But and I get it. He got knocked out last year. And he's still young. He can bounce back. He's only 26, right? 26. But Some people bounce back, some people don't. Yeah. So, OJ dissing. Man, I ain't dissing Secure. I was talking about him and Edgar Berlanga. Edgar Berlanga, he said on the Breakfast Club that I should be the main event. And Edgar shouldn't be the main event. He said people want to come see me and not him. That is getting cocky. And I was saying Abdullah Mason is more of a business, more, grown up, like, and he's young. And Shakur, is too cocky now. But he's not better. Listen, Edgar Berlanga made a name for himself, okay? He made a name for himself because he fought Canelo Alvarez. And he did better than I thought he would do. I'm the first one to admit that. Because I didn't think he was going to perform that way. But he did pretty good in there, against Canelo. And that kind of shot him up. He went on a losing tour. Like Lamar Roach went on a draw tour. That, man, he lost to Canelo, but he gave him a good fight. Well, he was happy about that. And he got a big bag, too. Now, Shakur, disrespects him. Now, here you go. They about to beef. They about to beef now. When Shakur just could have said, look, I think I should have been the main event. I mean, Edgar, he a good guy and everything, but I think I should have been the main event or whatever. But of course, Turkey is not fond of that type of fighting either. People just want to see engaged. Boxing is contact sport. Boxing is a contact sport. It's not a team sport. It's a contact sport. And a lot of guys get it. Some people don't. So, I don't know. So, anyway, Gary Antoine. Okay, I told y'all about that one. Oscar believed that, well, we all said that. He can't believe that Devin still got Bill Haney as his trainer. And I thought Shane Mosley would do a lot better, but they did him just like they did on Ronnie Shields. They kept him behind the ropes, and I don't know what Bill was saying to Devin. I couldn't turn it up. Did he tell y'all? Did he tell Devin keep doing what you're doing, or what? Because he wasn't doing anything, So did he say keep running? I don't know. I couldn't hear. But anyway, mismatch in my opinion. Okay. A 3-division world champion and a silver medal. Yeah, that's good and all at a young age. But now you're in the pros now, and now you're going up with the big guys. You're going to have to engage sooner or later. You can get away with that so long, but you're going to have to engage. You're going to have to throw hands. You're going to have to throw something to keep them off of you. Yes, you can run around the ring all you want. Yes, you can. But sooner or later, you're going to have to throw these hands, baby. Like all that's nice and dandy and look good and everything, but you're not a kid no more. It's not the amateurs no more. You have to get in there and you're going to have to throw some hands. You can run, you can go in the back, but sooner or later, you're going to run out of real estate. If they cut the ring off properly. That's another thing I had a problem with. Rodriguez did not cut the ring off. How are you fighting this long and don't cut the ring off? And that we're going to have a Shakur, but Shakur going to do what Devin does. Hold on. Jump out and clinch. Because you're getting pressured. So, now, do you got enough to keep him off from anybody? No, you don't. Does he got enough power to keep somebody off him? No, he doesn't. And that's what Devin's going to run into too. Same problem. See, the higher you go, the harder they hit. The higher you go, your power will carry with you. Or sometimes it don't. And that's the problem. If you're the main attraction, give the fans a show and give the people a reason to come out. Well, yeah, you of course. That's why you're the main attraction. You're supposed to be that good. Then okay. But I think Turkey knew that it would be a boring fight if he go and Shakur go out there and fight as a main card. He knows. You know how he fights. You know. I think that's why he's chasing Tank so hard. Because, I told you people knockout sales. People don't believe me. Knockout sales. People want to see knockouts. They always wanted to see knockouts. In my time, I keep saying my time like I'm old and shit. Man, you know what I mean? Shit. I ain't old. But Night Rider, what's going on? He said, you're talking to Jack Point. Okay. What's going on? Bella Abute. What's going on? For millions of dollars, I don't care if I was the crappiest fighter in the world. For that money and for the fan, I will try my hardest to entertain. Of course. See, let me give you an example. When Shakur fought Padley, you remember the electrician? Whatever, he's a part-time electrician. I'm not lying on him or nothing. Padley, he didn't come down just to get a check. He would get more than he made in 3 months with that paycheck. And he stood there and with the distance with a silver medalist, 3-time champ, whatever. He went the distance. Who came out the winner? Padley did. Why? Because he got a contract. He can quit his job now. He got a contract. Why? Because Shakur Stevenson style, the way he fights. That's why. So, now, Shakur looked bad. He looked good. Even though he lost. Because he supposed to knock that guy out in round 1, 2, or 3, or 4. But think about it. When the last time they had knockouts? I mean, Shakur got 21, 20-something. But that's when he was younger. Here we go. He getting bigger now. Now, OG, he stopped Padley. Yeah, he did. What round, though? How far did he go? Because everybody was expecting the fight to be over with like that. I think, hey, how long, what round did he stop him in? Because it was later on, I know that. 9th? Okay. Well, he went 9 rounds. Now, see, that's good, crucial content. I think that's pretty good to fight. A guy that, a silver medalist, 2-time champion, 3, I think. So, yeah. So, but anyway, that card was bad. It was. And I'm not just saying one fight. I'm saying all of it. Even Tio. Now, if I was grading, I would say Tio was the better, more entertaining than the rest of them, but still, it still wasn't really, worth it. Then we got the fight Saturday. Canelo was game to go. Even though Canelo's seen every style it is. Canelo's seen every style of fighter it is. It don't matter what type of style they come with. Canelo's seen it. Canelo is not that old, but he been fighting all those years. And he's starting to slow down a little bit. because he get older. I mean, it's natural. And I think this Crawford fight, I think it's gonna be the last fight for him. I really do. And I think Bud is gonna be the last fight for him too. I really believe that. But that's why Bud really, really, really was really on there. Now, get this now, y'all. Did y'all know that before Rolly knocked Ryan down and he lost, they had plans and put Devin and Ryan in the ring at the end of the fight as they face off. They had it planned to do that, just like they did Canelo and Bud. But Turkey said, hey, hell no, no. I'm not supporting that fight. So, no, we're not doing it. There you go. There you go. So, even though Devin won, Brian lost, still, Devin, he won, but he really lost. And Ryan, he lost. So Tracy said, "Nah, forget that. I'm not gonna get these people, Well, he don't care about us, but yeah. So Devin missed out on another payday, a big payday probably. So Rolly, whoop Ryan, yeah. Oh yeah, Rolly, and Rolly didn't care. That's the thing about it. He said, "Look, I don't have no dog in this fight. Regardless what I do tonight, y'all probably still will fight regardless, And Brody was looking all like, when he got ready to go to the stage, driving the little old school car, and he looking and everybody waving, he looking like, just, but and Ryan was in a Batmobile, Then they took his ass and put him on a damn bus to go back. Shit, you don't need no Batmobile. You're a loser, right? Take that damn bus and get on back to the hotel, which was 2 blocks away. Man, I want to shake Rolling hand. Yeah. Do you, Bobby? Then you want to shake his hand? Well, Devin did. He shook his hand. He stole Rolly shine, man. And Rolly just so funny to me, man. I mean, he is, But it is what it is, And that happens. But see, that happened to Monster. What Monster do? Monster got his ass up, and Monster came and threw down. He brought the pain, baby. He brought the pain and saved the whole damn weekend. Espinosa wasn't bad either. The co-main event, yeah, Vasquez and Espinosa, that was a fire-ass card. Man, I mean, the co-main event and main event, that was on fire. Man, you see, y'all see, man, yeah, hit the super chat and hit the cash app. Man, did I say that today? I forgot to say that. Did I say that today? We got over 100 people in here. Did you hit the like button? How many likes we got? Okay. Okay, I've been off for a couple days. I'm just talking about the past fight. All right. What's up? DJ Black Charm Music. What's going on, man? OJ, do you think Rolly went against the 48 laws and Boston Powers going to stop him from having big fights? No. Rolly gonna get more fights because he's strong and he's not following any sound. But he's still gonna get more fights. Rolly, Rolly always seemed to, I don't know, come out on top sometimes. Except in Barroso, that old man, he knocked him on the keister. He got up, everything, and but Pitbull Cruz, he knocked Rolly out, whatever, put a whooping on Rolly. But see, Rolly came back. Brody won gunshot. Brody came back, sat there in the pocket. You know? You got anything nice to say about Shakur? He got a pretty little daughter. You think he can? No, I mean Shakur, he's cool, but I don't have a problem with it. But don't think that everybody running from you and you that guy, because you're not that guy. I mean, cool, but you know, I mean, I don't dislike him or nothing like that. I mean, now, Bill Haney, yeah, I got a problem with Bill Haney. Bill Haney got a bird nest in the goddamn comb that shit. I ain't gonna say it no more. You got a bird nest in your head, and you know you do. And comb that nappy ass shit. You 50-something years old. Shit. Man, shit. And when I did have hair, shit, I had my shit always lined up, always faded up, you know. Man, man, and you know he do. You know he got that damn bird nest in his head. Shit. A up, A down. What's going on? He said, man, you see Rolly's interview with the project. I saw a little bit of it. Those lanes kept bringing up Tank and his resume, and Rolly kept saying Shakur has no resume, and Tank will beat Shakur and Keyshawn. Yeah, see, this is what I say. This is why I keep telling people, and Rolly, you know, he did the right thing. Why everybody keep bringing up Tank? You know, I mean, Tank doing his own thing and stuff like that. Why everybody worried about him so much? I mean, I know they did that to Floyd because he's a cash cow, but still, I mean, come on, really? I mean, the interviewer should have known. And if I was Rolling, I would say, man, ask some questions about me. What about me? You know? Man, come on. You know, man. You know, because he lost the Tank, and Tank lost, Ryan lost the Tank, you know. I mean, but damn. I mean, shit, y'all get him a finder's fee or some shit. Yeah, but no, Money Brown just messing with me. But yeah, but I don't have no problem with Shakur Stevenson. I just his style of fighting is just not exciting. That's all. That's all. They need to pay him. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I heard of people, copywriting certain things and things like that, but I don't think you can do that because you mentioned somebody's name. But I mean, damn, I'll put a halt to it. Look at, don't y'all have any no question about Tank? All right, I'm here for about me, my record, my success, my belts, or things like that. Who I'm fighting next or whatever, but don't mention all these Tank questions. But some people can't do that because some people just don't sell, and they need that boost for the numbers, So, but yeah, I'm curious. How did the zone do? But of course, we know that when the numbers come out, of course, it's gonna be lies because Main Magazine is sold to Turkey, and now a lot of lies. Ain't no damn way this is 620,000 paid per view buys. It's no way. Not in this day and age. It's no way. It's no way. And of course, who has control over Ring? Turkey. So therefore, you pretty much have to put down basically what he says. It wasn't a success. He lost money on all the fights he made. And Shakur, he did, like I said, one thing he did I was very honest about. Turkey don't know anything about boxing. He's a big fan, but he don't know the business side. And he need to learn and this and that. And I get it. No, I get it. Because Shakur got shorted his money. And I know why he got shorted his money. Because of the style he fights. And don't think nobody ain't talking to Turkey. Somebody got his ear. Somebody's telling him, hey, man, look, this dude is boring. All right? If you want to see some good fights and good action, then get that guy or that guy or that guy. Look, I'm telling you right now, guys be saying that shit. They do. They be talking that crap. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all show some love today, man. Brother come back. Y'all don't even know a brother today. Man, brother been gone for 2 days. Y'all like, man, shit. KQ been working his ass off this weekend. I took me 2 days off. I said, man, damn, where KQ at? Man, I started to take a third one. For real. Shannon Bridge says Devin should be trying to cook up on inside game when he had with head movement instead of back foot. Yeah, you almost got fired. You almost got fired. Man, let me say this. Hey, anybody, is Money Brown still in here? Has anybody ever seen Shakur Stevenson fight on the inside? I mean, actually fight on the inside. Stand there and let their hands go. And I haven't seen that. Now, somebody said, yeah, they have, probably his early days. But I get what Shannon Bridge is trying to say. Maybe he needed a fight on the inside, is slip punches, holy foam, slip punches, and things like that. So Bob D said if Turkey is paying for bomb fights, that what he deserved for overpaying these guys for their. Yep. Turkey paid me, I get in the ring for 5 seconds and just fall out. Yeah, and you know what? And you gotta pay him, and a lot of them guys, and I'm gonna say this, they pretty much played him. Now, they might not have played him on purpose, but they pretty much played Turkey. They took his damn money. That's what they did. Devin said, you know what? Hey, I've been practicing all the last 10 weeks of running. So I'm going to run. I'm going to run, and I'm going to run. Just call me Forrest. I'm going to run. So they took their money. Man, so I don't blame them. Now that, I don't blame them. I don't blame nobody for getting paid, getting their bag. Get your money, right? And if you're going to give it to you, take that shit. Man, run, Forrest, run. Run, Forrest, run. And keep on running. So if you're going to pay that money, take it. Take it. Shit. Because Roland said he didn't put nothing in escrow for him. Everybody else had something in escrow. He didn't. Roland said he didn't say nothing. He kept it calm, cool, and collected. I'm quite sure he got paid now, I assume, but because you don't supposed to put all of it. I think just a little down payment, whatever. But yeah, Boogie was cool, calm, and collected, man, and he was warming up all the way at the hotel. They showed it, and that's, I thought it was just a block down. I didn't know it was 2 blocks down, and I thought the guys and the people that standing on the corner watching, I thought they was watching on the Jumbotron right there. Somebody told me they're like 2 or 3 streets over. I'm like, what the hell? I mean, some things is not always good. Like this Alcatraz idea, right? That ain't good, right? Shakur Stevenson will be fighting on a bridge or some shit. What are you fighting at? And he said, "Oh man, I want to do that. That sounds interesting." No, it don't. It don't. No, none of that shit sound interesting. Yeah, you getting paid, so you're supposed to say that. But Alcatraz and all that shit, man, come on. How you gonna get people over there? Because Alcatraz is made in the middle of the fucking lake, ocean. It's supposed to be unescapable. So that's why they made it over there. Well, you got to take everybody, and everybody got to get on the boat, okay? Then you're going to take everybody over there into the middle. That's what you're going to do. Man. Oh, he fighting in Central Park. That's right, Fonz B. Man, appreciate you, bro. Yeah, that's right, Central Park. And we all know what happened in Central Park in New York. Y'all remember the Central Park 7, right? You remember they say he raped them, that girl and all them, and they was little kids, and they say, yeah, we did it, but they really didn't do it. But they had to let them go along after that, a while after that, and she finally told the truth and stuff like that. But yeah, Central Park. We'll be fighting Central Park. See, that shit is not exciting to me. Put them in a stadium somewhere. Madison Square Garden. Over there, Barclay. I mean, put them in Las Vegas somewhere. And it's too much. Too much. I don't like that. But that's not cute. Giving away a car and stuff, that's not cute. Thomas Hill, I didn't see you, man. Did I miss you? Thomas Hill did that. Oh, I appreciate you, Thomas Hill. I appreciate you, DJ Black Charm Music. And also, my man, Isaiah, WID. All right? I appreciate you. I appreciate that support. All right? Yes, sir. All right. Von Green here. What's going on? Yankee Stadium would have been interesting instead of Central Park. Yeah, Yankee Stadium would have. Why they don't like to fight in New York? I mean, Las Vegas. It got to be a reason Turkey don't want to go to Las Vegas. But yeah, but let me see what else. I think that's about all I got to discuss today. Yeah, nasty work what Turkey got going on. Yeah, it's very nasty. And it's going to get worse than that. There's an investigation going on. And all you got to do is just go on. You can get it on FOIA, and you get all the information you want on the investigation. On Turkey investigation. Because Turkey's he's in it too. And you can go to Reddit, REDDIT. They got all that on there too. And the affidavits, all that, And you guys better be careful dealing with Turkey. Okay? And he's saying, yeah, he got a lot of money and everything, but all money ain't good money. Trust me, all money ain't good money. So hey, because what's going on, man? All right. Yeah, Turkey was holding Terrence's hand, finger locking too. What? What the fuck is going on? That's it. Holding hand like this? The boy got kids. Well, that don't make a difference. Got kids or not. Shit. Man. What the hell is going on? You know what? Nothing surprised me no more. Nothing surprised me no more in this world. Man, holding hands, locking. Man, oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Man, okay, bud. I mean, I get it, bud. You want to get that payday real bad. Because Bud ain't said nothing bad about Canelo. He ain't said nothing bad about Turkey. He didn't take up for Shakur when Turkey didn't pay him, you know, and he want that bag. I don't know how much it is. Anybody know? Well, I assume it's the biggest payday he ever made. So I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. You know. So, but one thing I can say this. You know, blue blood, y'all stop lying so damn much. Okay. I mean, do that for me. All right. See, can y'all tell the truth for once? You know what? Just tell the truth for 1 week. All right. Just tell the truth for 1 week. We good. Can you do it? You can't do it, can y'all? Y'all can't do it, can you? Just tell the truth and stop hating on Tank. Y'all can't do it. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay. Yeah. So, but yeah. I mean, that's crazy. Real crazy. All right. Tell you is very touchy feely with the guys. Why you? Why is he touchy feely like that? I don't know, man. Yeah. They say they have to hold hands in Saudi Arabia, but I don't see those people walking around holding. No. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. And the talking points. Can you rent I don't know who they are. Thomas. I know DJ Charm Music. Yeah. Yeah. I get you. Right, his name now. Yeah. But I want to thank everybody for coming out this weekend. This weekend was epic. It was a good weekend, and we got another weekend of fights coming up. All right, we got another weekend of fights coming up, and that is Saturday on ESPN Plus. All right, and we got Never Retchy. Okay, we got Never Retchy, and like boy, man, I did see that holding hands. Like, man, I can't. Man, what's going on with that shit? Wow, man. I don't know. Something ain't right, man. Tom Rain said this past weekend a boss for sure. Yeah, and they were saying, well, that was a Riyadh season. That's a Turkey card. Yeah, it was, but Turkey, Turkey wasn't really involved in that card with Monster, But Monster do fight for Turkey though. He do fight for Turkey for a minute. I don't know how long that gonna last or whatever, but he do. So yeah, but it was a amazing weekend. Then again, it kind of topped it off on Sunday. People kind of depressed Friday after the fights. Then everybody got geeked up for Canelo fight, the Canelo card. But then we fell back into the dumps. Then, we said, well, we give Monster a chance. Well, we weren't disappointed. We weren't disappointed with the co-main event or the main event. It kind of like kept us boosted up, put us back up on that level where we can say, okay, boxing is back. So yeah, that's pretty much what happened this weekend. But I can tell you this: I don't know what Devin's going to do now. Shakur going to fight DUPONT next. And Charlamagne, you couldn't even say DUPONT. You know I can't say names. I chop names up like a mama. But you say DUPONT, right? That shows you, anyway. But still in all, but let's see how Shakur looked against DUPONT. DUPONT. Because DUPONT come forward. DUPONT throw a lot of punches. And let's see how Shakur handle that. The name of the game is make them miss, make them pay. And if Shakur could roll with them punches and counter punch, because that would Shakur need to be a better counter puncher, and I think he'd be all right if he can do that. So, but we'll see. So, but I thank everybody for coming in today. I thank everybody for showing love this past weekend. What's going on? Herman Brooks, what's going on? I fired 6 those cars over the weekend, and I still want refund for my time. You still want a refund for your time? Man, hey, sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose. I look at it like that. Sometimes you pay and you get a good card. Sometimes you don't. That's one thing about boxing, man. And now it's a lot of fighters that fight the same way every time they go out. They'll change up their style. But soon they get, man, I'm telling you, knockouts be changing people, boy. I'm talking about, man, look at Devin. Man, them knockouts be changing these guys. Man, wow. I mean, just go back and look at one of his fights. Man, so. But thank you all. I appreciate you all. If y'all haven't hit the like button, could you do that for me on the way out? I appreciate that. All right. And I appreciate the super chat. All right. And the cash app. All right. Appreciate Akila Nader in the super chat and Big Dog Willie in the super chat. All right. So with that, man, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Same time, same place. And we getting ready for another weekend. Another great fire weekend of boxing. But only on this Saturday. Okay. We'll have a 3-fight. But just this Saturday. So we won't have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But man, think about this. I was thinking about this. What if all those fights would have been fire? I mean, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Man, we'd be in heaven. Man, we would be in heaven. But that kind of like asking for too much, huh? But anyway, I mean, look, shout out to Rolly and Skull. Even though he got treated bad, no interviews, he couldn't even sell himself as being, but that's how it go. So, but anyway, with that, man, keep your head on a swivel, baby. You know me. All right, man. Oh, man. Look, you know me. I'm going to be what? Living it up. That's what I'm going to be doing. So with that, I'm out of here. Peace and love.
This song is dedicated to all those ballers out there and all those hustlers and just people out there just getting their money on, you know what I'm saying? To all of you haters, just remember this. I'm living it up, y'all.
In my lifetime, haters tried to put me down, telling me things I couldn't do and goals I won't achieve. Even my best friends used to tell me